So welcome again in programming for problem solving. We have seen searching, and in that linear search we have completed. Now the second searching method is binary search method. Now it's again same, finding an element into from the list. Now the mechanism changes here. Here prerequisite for binary search is you have to give ordered list. Either in ascending or descending we can write, but for ascending we'll see. You have to give ordered list for binary search, that is prerequisite. In linear search, as opposed to this, linear search can be applied on unordered also. But binary search cannot be applied on unordered list. Then we have seen in linear list, every element it is compared, so its complexity is big of n. Now what happens in binary search? Okay, I'll give you an analogy. When you search anything in dictionary, suppose word in dictionary, how do you search? Suppose I am searching the word yellow. Whether you search from first word, second word, third word like that, or first page, second page, no. We'll randomly open the dictionary. We'll see the word on top. If suppose yellow and the page it is showing the word starting with M. So which side you have to go? To the right hand side, left hand side or right hand side of dictionary? Definitely we'll turn again some pages. So in the same way, this binary search, when ordered list is given, you can search it faster. Now what exactly happens in binary search I'll tell. Then what is order, we can give that. Suppose I have a sorted list with these elements, some elements. This is list given. This is an array, and this binary search can be applied when elements are given in array only. Otherwise you cannot apply binary search. So this is 0th location, this is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, this is fifth. Now key element to be searched is suppose 2. 2 you want to search in this sorted list. What happens exactly here is we calculate the middle element. How to calculate middle element in this? Mid element is calculated by low plus high by 2. This low and high are lower index and higher index. Initially suppose low is having 0 and high is having 5. So what will be mid? Calculated mid? 0 plus 5 by 2. This integer division gives us 2, right? So this is mid now, index of mid. This mid, whatever we are calculating, that is index. At this position, what is the element? 5. You compare this key with this element. Is it equal? No. Now tell me where it can be. Now this element can be this mid element. Definitely, as it is sorted list, we are searching for 2. 2 must be in the list towards left of this mid, right? So So if I am searching for suppose 20 will be higher than this 5. So where it can be? It can be towards the right hand side of mid element, definitely, because this is sorted list. So mid is calculated, the element is compared with mid element. If the key is, see what we are doing, if key element to be searched is equal to the mid element, lists the element at whatever calculated mid, then your search is successful. You have the element at mid position. So this is mid position, then element at mid position. Else if key element whatever you are searching is less than lists mid. Now what? Key element to be searched 2. This is 2. List mid. List mid element, mid is 2. List 2 value is 5. This is 5. Condition holds. Now where my element can be in the list which is left of this mid. In this case, if I change for next iteration, if I change my high value was 5, but next when I am reducing this sublist to half, so next high should point here. Low we are not changing in this case. This is low, this will be high. Now in next iteration. So if this is the case, then I am changing. High was pointing here. Now high will have here because the element to be found in this sublist only. So what we are doing here, high is given high minus 1. Sorry, mid minus 1. Mid minus 1 high. Now what will happen for this 2? What will happen? See, key is less, then high will be mid minus 1. What is mid value? 2. Mid minus 1 is 1. So next iteration what happens? Low will be same. We are not changing low. But what is high value? High value will be 1 here. Again, mid is calculated. This is first iteration. In second iteration, mid is calculated by this method. Mid is equal to current low plus current high by 2. What it gives us? 1 by 2. Integer division, it will be 0. It will be 0. So what will happen here? 0. Mid element is 0th element now. Mid element is 0th. Again in next iteration it will check whether key is equal to list of mid. List of mid is 1. We are searching for 2. No. It will go to else part. In else part, what is key value to be searched is 2. List of mid. Mid is calculated is the list of 0. List of 0 element is 1. What happens now? Whether this condition holds? No, it is false. So it will come to else part. Means when key is greater than list mid element, greater than mid element. Now this is greater than mid element. Current mid is here. Greater means the element should be in right part, right sublist. So when this condition doesn't hold, opposite condition key is greater, then you have to change low. And low is assigned mid plus 1. Low is assigned mid plus 1. So in this case, what will happen now? New low will be mid plus 1. What is mid value? 0. 0 plus 1, 1. You are not changing high here. High will be 1 only in the next iteration. So in next iteration what happens, mid is calculated again. Mid is given low plus high by 2. That is 2 by 2, it will be 1. What is mid value? Now it is 1. This is mid in third iteration. In second iteration this was mid. In third iteration this is mid. Now again it will say whether key is equal to list mid. Mid is 1 now. List 1 contains 2 element. You are searching for 2. This is equal. When this is equal, we can say element is at this position. Position can be returned. Right? Here you can print the value. That is, you can return that position. That is, print that position. Right? And you can come out of this iterations. So this happens in binary search. Another example we will take so that it will be clear. Suppose I have elements in the list 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Key element to be searched is suppose 40. How this low, mid, high we will see. Low initially, then high, and then mid value. Low is 0. How many number of elements? 7 elements are there. So last index will be 6. So high will be 6. Then what will be mid? 6 plus 0 by 2, it will be 3. Mid element, this is 0th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th element. So what is mid? Mid is this in the first iteration. Is it 40? Yes, we found. If key to be searched is 40, 40 is equal to list mid 40. So print position and you can get out of that. Now suppose you are searching for k. Here only one comparison is required. Unlike in linear search, how many comparisons are required for finding 40? 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. But here in binary search we require only one comparison. Then you are searching suppose for 10. What will be this low, mid, high? We will see. Low, high and mid values. First initially low will be 0, high will be 6, mid value will be 3. 3 is mid value. Key to be searched is 10. So 10 is less than this mid value. This key is 10, mid value is 40. So this condition holds, means where key lies in left part. When it is in left part, high should be changed in this sublist. So low won't change. High from here to here you have to change. So high value will be mid minus 1. What is mid? Current mid 3. So high will be 2 here. Low we are not changing. So what is mid element? Mid calculated 2 by 2, it will be 1. So this will be next mid. Now it will compare. Is it 10? Whether mid element is 10? No. Whether key is less? Key is 10. What is current mid? 1. List of 1. List of 1 is 20. Whether this condition again holds? Yes. So what we have to do? See, the element to be searched is less than this element now. So definitely the element falls towards left sublist only. So when left sublist, you have to reduce this high. High was 2. Now next high in next iteration, we are not changing low here. 0. High will be mid minus 1. Mid calculated earlier was 1. 1 minus 1 will be 0. Now 0 by 2. 0 plus 0 by 2. It will be 0. So next mid calculated will be 0. Now, is it the key value? Key is 10. List of mid, list of 0, 0th element is 10. That is 10 equal, right? Now, this happens the same way you can calculate for that sublist also. If you want to search for, suppose 70 in this list, low is 0 initially, high is 6, mid is 3. Now what happens? The element to be searched is greater than this mid element, So you can find that element in the right sublist. So you have to change low from here to here. So that is mid plus 1. So low will be changed to mid plus 1. Next low will be 4. We are not changing high. 6 plus 4, 10. 10 by 2 will be 5. So next calculated mid is this. You are searching for 70. 70 is greater than this mid element, current mid element in this sublist. So where it lies? Towards right hand side of this mid element. So when right hand side you are changing low now, low to mid plus 1. What will be next low? Mid is 5, next low will be 6, high we are not changing, 6 plus 6 by 2 it will be 6. So next mid calculated is this. Now whether element to be searched is in this? Yes. This is equal to the element at 6th position. So this is successful search and 6 will be returned, or position will be returned here. Now what will happen for unsuccessful search? Suppose you are searching for 100. This is unsuccessful. We'll see. Low is 0, high is 6, mid is 3. 100 is greater than this, so it must lie towards right hand side. So low will be changed, mid plus 1, mid is 3, 3 plus 1, 4, this will be 6. This mid element calculated, value calculated is 5, so this will be next mid. Now compare with 100, 100 lies towards right hand side, so low is changed, low will be 6 now, 6 plus 6, it will be 6. Now this is current mid, element is compared. Where it lies now? It lies, 100 is greater, so it may lies after the list, right hand side of this mid element. So low is changed. When low is changed, low is mid plus 1. Low will be mid plus 1. Mid is 6, 7 and 6. Now whenever you get, see when you are comparing this, when low is less than or equal, less than or equal, less than or equal. Once low crosses high, we can say that this is unsuccessful search. That's it. So this forms the condition when to calculate mid. When it crosses, low crosses high, low is 7, high is 6 for this case, then we have to stop this process. So this is binary search and its order, half of the list, every iteration we are halving the list, means we are making the search in half list only. So always the binary search is big O of log of n, where n is number of elements, whereas linear search we have big O of n. So this is always faster. But what is precondition for binary search? It should be sorted. Now we'll write directly program. Whatever we have, I'll implement this with function. So you know how to write main function. Now directly I'll write binary search function. And we said in searching we are giving the position, index value of that element if it is available. Otherwise we will return -1. So same concept, the way we implemented linear search, we will implement binary search also. So binary search, what we have to pass is array. I'll take array in, suppose, element array. I have to get number of elements in that, and I have to give what you are searching for. These three parameters are required. Now I require these three variables. I'll say low, mid, okay, I'll write low, mid, high. Initially, what we have done always, low is initialized to 0, right? High is initialized to n minus 1th element. N is last, n number of elements are there, so last element's index will be n minus 1. This initialization we have done. Now mid is calculated. Now how many times this mid is calculated then compared? While low is less than or equal to high, we are doing calculation of mid element. Mid is given low plus high by 2. Is it correct? No, because what will happen? High by 2 will be done because division has higher precedence. So what we want is first do addition, then division. This will give integer division. This is integer, this is integer, this is integer, so it is integer division. You will get integer value as mid. Now what you are doing, if the key to be searched is equal to element, mid is calculated, mid element. If this is the case, we have found the element at mid position, so directly I'll say return this position which is mid. If this is not the case, what else if key is less than element at mid? What this condition is for? The key to be searched is less than mid element, so we have to change high. So what way we are doing? High is given mid minus 1. Else, if both conditions are not or false, if these two conditions are false, means key is greater than mid element. When key is greater than mid element, it will be towards right hand side sublist. So you have to change low to mid plus 1, right? This high and mid have been calculated, either high is changed or low is changed. Again it will go here. If low is less than or equal to high, again mid is calculated with new values, and then it is, see, so this while loop, when it comes out for successful search, when it will be successful search, when low is less than or equal to high, when it comes out of this loop, if low is greater, suppose, when it comes out of this loop, when low is greater than high, after this loop, when low is greater than high, what it means? It is unsuccessful search. So what you are returning? Return minus 1 here. That's it. Are you getting this? What exactly we are doing here? So we are giving initial value of low as 0, high as number of elements. Last index is n minus 1. N is number of elements in this list. When low is less than or equal to high, mid is calculated. It is compared. If equal, from here only directly you can return mid value. If not, either high is changed or low is changed, depending on where the element may fall, right hand side or left hand side. This will go on continuing until this condition is true. when low crosses high, it will come out of this loop. When low crosses, definitely you can say that it is condition of unsuccessful search. That element is not found. So whenever it crosses, low is greater than high. When low is greater than high, it will come out of this loop. It will come here. If low is greater than high, you are returning -1. This condition, there is no need of checking also, because when you come out of this loop, anyway low will be higher than this high. So this condition is also not needed. Directly out of this loop I can write return -1, because for successful search from here it will return and it will stop. Control goes to the caller. When unsuccessful search, definitely it will come out of this loop and then it will return -1. So this is simplest binary search iterative algorithm. We can write it a recursive function also, but we'll see that later. So this, what binary search will be done by halving the list each time. So its complexity is big of log n. It is faster than linear search definitely, but what is restriction? For binary search, the element should be in contiguous memory allocated. That means in array, because indices, for calculating mid you have to have indices and you have to calculate mid element's position, index. This is required. So if the elements are given in array, then only binary search can be applied, right? This is restriction, and it should be in sorted order. The list given should be in sorted order. So we'll see the next problem in next video. Thank you.